Good morning. Welcome to Oakville. Well, now that we're starting to drop the masks, I'm still wearing mine in our indoor shoots, as you see, and actually you're still wearing masks in medical settings like where we are today, but you're starting to see more and more people dropping the masks, and meaning they're showing off their pearly whites, or maybe they aren't as pearly as they want them to be. So we're back here with Dr. Kevin Davis, Red Hill Orthodontics, new location in Oakville to go along. We've seen both of your locations in Hamilton on QUEENSTON Road and on Upper James. So why Oakville?
Oh, it's a great spot. It's sort of filling a gap between Hamilton and our more East Toronto locations, and it's a lot of people here who want to have nice, healthy smiles, and we thought it's a great place to be.
Yeah, so still sporting the mask because you guys are obligated to do that.
Correct. So all healthcare settings still require masks indoors, and we're continuing to do that, and it wasn't a huge change for us as orthodontists anyway, because we used to have masks.
Well, that, as we kind of walk back into the, I don't know, what do you call this area? The bullpen, the area where...
Clinical area.
The clinical area.
Yeah.
And that's, you guys have to follow a bunch of rules and regulations when it comes to that too.
We do. So in any area that a dentist or orthodontist creates an aerosol spray, so that's using the air water sprayer or using a handpiece, the drill, we have to have it in an enclosed area. So in an orthodontic office, which typically would have been an open bay, we now have to contain it with plastic or walls.
Because normally at a dentist, they have individual rooms. But you guys have always kind of been different that way. We're kind of a nice big open spaces.
Yeah, because there's no bleeding or pulling teeth and not a lot of dental drill use. It always was nicer to have it in an open area, and we're hoping that we can get back to that at some point soon, but we have to wait to make sure that it's safe to do so.
What have we seen from the pandemic in this, I don't know, people on Zoom, people kind of showing their faces a lot more? Are you seeing more people coming to you wanting to kind of get the
It's been fascinating.
teeth fixed up?
So, we were shut down for 3 months in 2020, and that was difficult for everybody, not just us as orthodontists. Yeah. But what happened is, because a lot of people, adults, are working on video screens now, doing remote work and seeing themselves on the screens, a lot are noticing things about themselves that they don't like very much, whether it's crooked teeth or crooked bites or angles or color even of their teeth. And that's created an opportunity for them to be able to get their teeth straightened. The masks helps some because they can cover if they're wearing braces. If it's Invisalign, it doesn't really matter because no one can see it anyway. Yeah. So we've seen an uptick in adults coming to see us.
Because we have Owen, who's 13. That's kind of the average age, I guess, for kids coming in.
Yep. Yeah,
so
exactly.
We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll see what Owen is getting done. April is Oral Health Month. It is also Dental Hygienist Appreciation Week. We have Vita here helping us out this morning too. And we'll talk about Invisalign to braces, comparing the two, and also when the braces come off, how do you keep up that oral strength? When we come back to Red Hill Orthodontics, new location in Oakville to go along with the two in Hamilton on Morning Live. All right. Welcome back to Red Hill Orthodontics. You know what, I don't know how many times I've been with you, Kevin, but it's been a few times.
It has.
And I think a lot of the time when we do come, we take a look at my teeth, and I've never gotten them fixed. We need to work on that. But actually, what are we talking about today? What are you actually doing right now?
So this is a high definition video camera, and it takes a video of your teeth.
So you feel free to do it again while you're talking there.
And the video replaces the old style molds. Instead of using the putty to make a copy of your teeth, like the old style putty, and then pouring it up in stone, instead we take a video of the teeth. It's high definition, so it's very, very precise. And using that, we can form a 3D model to plan treatments or to actually make appliances to do treatments.
So you can predict actually what things are going to look like once you choose which option you want.
That is correct.
If it's braces, if it's Invisalign, if it's whatever.
That is
correct. And we have my teeth up here that we've kind of did off camera.
We do. So these are your lower front teeth, and you can see that there's some crookedness there.
Right.
And this is an outcome simulation of how your teeth will look if we do Invisalign or braces treatment. The time it would take to get from here to here is somewhere between a year and a half.
You know by looking at the before picture, just from experience?
Correct. Yeah, the amount of millimeters of movement that are required. So to fit this tooth in, can't just push it in. We have to get these teeth out of the way first to have a parking spot to move that tooth into. So all the teeth have to be shifted to give enough space to make all the teeth straight.
Is it a lot of times, sometimes people have issues just on their bottom or their top?
Yeah, it can be one or both, and we can treat either one or both. To get the teeth to fit together properly, which is an important part of health. So you can see in the area here, the lower tooth is outside. I'll zoom in there. The lower tooth is outside the top tooth.
Right.
We want the top tooth outside the bottom tooth. And if you look from the side, to get the teeth to fit together properly, we want the points into grooves. Your side bite already looks healthy. It should be like a zipper or gears fitting together, like a pieces of a puzzle. And that stops wear from happening and can decrease the possibility of jaw problems and other things like that.
How much is it genetics when it comes to families with teeth?
It's mostly genetics, and there's two parts to the genetics. There's the inheriting the teeth, so that could be size and shape of teeth, but it's also inheriting the jaws. So if you have mom's teeth and dad's jaws, or dad's jaws and mom's teeth, and you mix them together, there's lots of different combinations that can happen.
And there's different combinations of what you can do to get to the after. One of them is the standard braces, and the other one is the Invisalign. So let's take a break. We'll come back. We're at their new location in Oakville. They also have two in Hamilton, up on QUEENSTON Road in Upper James. We've been to those ones before. But we have a youngster with us this morning that has braces, but there is options to use Invisalign, and we'll do the pros and cons of that. We come back with Kevin and the whole gang here on Morning Live. Good morning. Not sure if you know, but April is Oral Health Month. So in honor of that, we popped in to visit our friends at Red Hill Orthodontics, a brand new location in Oakville to go along with the two in Hamilton. Back here with Dr. Kevin Davis. And not only is it Oral Health Month, Kevin, what else is it?
It is Dental Hygienist Appreciation Week. So happy Dental Hygienist Appreciation Week, Vida.
Vida, well done. It just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? Way to go. And who do we have with Vida today?
This is Owen. Owen is a 13-year-old young man, and he has braces on his teeth. Owen, how long have you had the braces?
Couple of months, I think.
Couple months?
Couple months, okay.
And what we're doing today is checking to see that the position of the braces is correct. And that the roots in the bone are healthy. So we've just taken an x-ray, and now Vida is going to check and see exactly what's going on in there.
Okay, so Owen is 13. Is it up to Owen and his mom or dad to determine what type of braces he gets, and what are some of the options?
Yeah, exactly. So for most kinds of orthodontic issues, spacing, crowding, bite problems, we can use either Invisalign or braces. Right. And Invisalign or braces can be used on either teens or adults equally well. So we have a lot of teens who choose Invisalign. Right. The advantages of Invisalign.
Can we see those braces? Yeah, you can work away on those. So those are the braces there.
Those are the braces, and they're glued onto his teeth, and Owen's chosen silver braces. You can also choose clear braces, and the clear braces are similar. They're made of ceramic instead of metal, but the wire is exactly the same. Those are also glued onto the teeth. The advantages of those are we do all the work. You show up every 2 months, and we make all the adjustments, and as long as you keep your teeth clean, you're going to have straight teeth at the end.
Right, so Owen had them on for a couple of months. Does it depend on the individual how long they would stay on for?
It does. So bigger problems take longer amounts of time. The worst orthodontic problem might take 3 years to fix. The average orthodontic problem in our office takes about 18 to 20 months.
13 years of age, is that a good age? Is that old, young?
That's right on for bite problems. So for bite problems, we need the kids to be growing in order to use the bone growth to help us correct the problems. Almost half of our patients are adults now, and a lot of adults choose Invisalign. This is Invisalign.
Yeah, feel free to do anything to Owen if you have something to do there. Yeah, get working on him. But this is Invisalign. This is an alternative to the braces.
Right, and these are removable and clear, so when they're on, you can't really see that they're on.
Right.
And the advantage of these, you take them off to eat and brush, so it's much more comfortable. Lifestyle-wise, no one knows you're straightening your teeth. The disadvantage is if you don't wear them, they don't work.
Okay.
And
so it's tough for a 13-year-old to be taking them on and off.
It can be.
Right.
It's easy to take them on and off, but if they're off more than they're on, they're not going to do the job properly.
Right. Okay. When it comes to price-wise, difference between braces and Invisalign?
Exactly the same in our office.
Exactly the same.
No difference in cost, no difference in length of time, and no difference in the quality of the result.
Percentage of people that go Invisalign to just braces?
Adults, it's probably 90-10 Invisalign to braces. Right. Kids, it's probably 25% Invisalign, 75% braces.
Okay, a few more things to get to while we continue to work on Owen here. Appreciate him helping out. Appreciate Vita on Dental Hygienist Appreciation Week. Yes, I got it. We come back to Red Hill Orthodontics in new location in Oakville, go along with the 2 in Hamilton on Morning Live. Go ahead. Hello, everybody. I don't know why I'm using this voice. Welcome back to Red Hill Orthodontics. I'm here with Kevin Davis. I'm going loopy. They gave me the gas. No, we're just kidding. We're just having some fun because, listen, this is important stuff, right? And I think all morning we're at the new location in Oakville to go along with the 2 in Hamilton, and it's good to see Kevin Davis again. So we've talked to Invisalign and how important that is. But show it for anybody that didn't see it the first time,
Sure.
and the benefits of Invisalign again.
It's a series of clear removable retainers. You wear them all the time except for eating and brushing. They need to be on for 20 hours out of every 24 to work properly. But if you wear them and they just click in like this, you wear each one for 1 or 2 weeks and then go to the next one and the next one and the next one.
Cons of Invisalign are?
If you don't wear them, they don't work.
Okay.
Pros of Invisalign are it's more aesthetic. No one will know you're straightening your teeth. You eat and brush normally because you take them off to eat and brush, so lifestyle-wise it is nice.
And that's why you see adults go for Invisalign a lot because, I don't know, to get braces in your middle age,
it's just not cool.
It's tougher to do, right?
Yeah.
Kids-wise, it's harder for kids because then you're always on your kids to make sure that they have their Invisalign.
Correct. There's more of a concern that the kids will not wear them, although I have to say I've been doing Invisalign for 21 years now. It's not new for me, and I'm always shocked at how well the kids do. They just get used to it. Even my own kids, who I did not have a lot of faith, they were excellent. I had 2 choose Invisalign and 1 choose braces, all 3 finished with the same speed, with the same result.
Okay, once the braces or Invisalign are off, how do you keep them straight still?
So there's 2 important tools to keep teeth straight. One is a glued on kind of retainer behind the teeth. This is a wire glued behind the teeth, and it can stay on as long as you want. Most people leave them on for a lifetime. Once it's glued on there, the advantages are it's firmly holding your teeth in place. The disadvantages are it does take longer to floss between the teeth because there's just something in the way to do that. We can only place a wire on the front teeth because of the shape of teeth. If we put it on the back teeth, you would bite into it, so that's not an option. So to keep the back teeth straight, we use a removable kind of retainer that looks like Invisalign, and that retainer you wear when you're sleeping only, and that can be top and bottom, and that will hold your teeth straight.
And then how long would that be generally?
So your teeth can always shift, and in fact, crowding always gets worse with time. Lots of the patients that I see who are adults had braces as a kid, but didn't wear their retainers, and then their teeth got crooked again later. And I usually describe it like if you had wrinkles on your skin and you got some kind of Botox, you wouldn't never need Botox again. You need it in a little while, and it's exactly the same thing with your teeth. The difference is we can hold teeth straight, but you can't hold skin straight.
Right. Do you need to get recommendation from your dentist to come see you guys?
Nope. So over half of our patients are referred by their friends or their family members who have had a nice experience.
Right. New location in Oakville to go along with the 2 in Hamilton on QUEENSTON and Upper James. Good seeing you. We'll end it with this. Bye, everybody. Thanks for joining us at Red Hill Orthodontics. We'll see you the next time. Toodaloo. Look how straight these teeth are. Yeah, I can hear it.